Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool. And I just got a package from Snap-on and started to tear into it and thought, oh shoot, I should have probably made a video. But what it is, when I pulled it out, is the replacement pair of these 196 ANCF pliers that I got a while ago. Some of you might recall from that video that I actually got these and they were just filthy. I mean, almost black, covered with a kind of a weird black goo. And what I ended up doing was taking some photos. I contacted customer service at Snap-on. They said, oh, that shouldn't happen. We'll get you another pair out right away. Then I got an email saying, sorry, they're back ordered. It's going to be a while. That was over a month ago, I think. But anyway, they showed up. They're still kind of dirty. I'll have to clean those up, it looks like. They're stiff. Now these, I've been working on a lot. I put lube in there. I've been, spending, quite a bit of time flicking them back and forth. They're looser out here than they are when they're approaching closed, which is kind of unfortunate because what you want is that fine dexterity using your hand in this position, and if you have to force it, that makes it a little less precise. Using my rubber band test, I can open them at least with the rubber band, but you can see it has to stretch a ways. We'll compare it to the standard set. Look at that, just nice. This set here drops open. Beautiful. So I was kind of disappointed when I got these, especially, given the cost that, I've got to put several years worth of work into them, pretend work, trying to get them to loosen up. And even with that, they're still snug. This one, let's try it. Okay. One of the things, it's a more uniform resistance. It's not all at once. I might be able to loosen that up easier because this one's probably, there's an angle built in somewhere because this way they move pretty easy, but once they get to about here, then there's a bunch of resistance. So we'll see. They both have this mark here. That's kind of an interesting shape, I noticed. You can see it on both of them. I don't know what, it's a grind mark, it looks like. I see the tips are a little bit different. They're a different size. That's kind of interesting. This mark here looks like a heat mark. Not sure what that's all about. Handle dip is the same with the drop on the end. The overall shape and everything, probably the same factory, I assume. The logo on this is my original one, not the dirty one that just came in. This one, you can see the logo's a little bit sharper. I guess that is that laser etched. Looks like there's a scratch or something right there. I hope that's all that is. Not a crack. But anyway, Snap-on's customer service is really good. They were right on top of it, although they did forget, and I had to remind them that it was after the date that they said they'd send stuff out. Usually they're very good at keeping you in the loop via some sort of email. Interesting. Tips are a little bit different. Gonna have to look at that closer. Interesting. More to play with. But anyway, it's amazing that they just quickly say, sorry, it was all dirty and stiff, so we'll send you a brand new one. What I'd prefer is it was a perfect one to start with, or that the second one was perfect as well. I think Snap-on's got a kind of an aura around it that would capture people, thinking this is absolutely, with some amazing tool. They are fairly amazing, but it just seems like they could spend another minute or something somewhere in the assembly line cleaning these things up, making sure they're just perfect. and then presenting them as such. Because really what Snap-on needs to do is prevent people like me from starting to look elsewhere at different tools, tool brands. Just, you know, if we're happy with Snap-on, we'll stick with Snap-on, kind of the loyalty. But if we're running into problems fairly routinely, then, you know, we're going to start expanding our horizons, and when we do that, it's going to be very hard to recapture us into the Snap-on fold. So, you know, if Snap-on really is that good, then let's, in Snap-on, make sure that you deliver it with that kind of presentation. Anyway, so I thought you might be interested in the follow-up on this Snap-on customer service experience. There are a couple of more still out there. I've returned, or actually I requested another socket I had an issue with, and if you recall, I had a Blue Point kind of an oyster knife. Might have it handy here. This guy here is misrepresented on the Snap-on website, so you got to order the wrong one if you want the right one. And I think customer services got that one in the mail to me, so I'll give you an update on that when it arrives. But anyway, hope you found this enjoyable, and with that, Doc out.